we happen to have the press releases and the speeches of Holder when he gave speeches about the program releasing and tracking guns to Mexico almost 2 years ago. Last week on the news, on the InfoWars Nightly News, we showed Napolitano last week testifying that she had never heard of any gun-walking program or Fast and Furious. Then we cut to a press conference in 2009 with her. They're talking about Fast and Furious and Operation Gunrunner and what they were doing. They are red-handed caught perjuring themselves, and now they're perjuring themselves again in front of Congress, and I doubt anything will be done. You know why? Because as I told you from the federal documents in the Sinaloa drug cartel trial in Chicago, we've known for a very long time, that, because the government announced national security and said, yes, it's true, that cocaine is allowed to be shipped in by the ton every month, and guns are shipped in to them by the ATF, by the DEA, FBI, Border Patrol, and several other agencies, Coast Guard. They are all as dirty as it gets. Does that mean your son or daughter in the Coast Guard's bad? No, they're out there, you know, going after citizens who catch a fish 1 inch shorter than it's supposed to be and throwing the book at them. They're out there, you know, patrolling around, and the citizens are all cowering in fear. I'm sorry, I've seen it. I mean, that's what this country's about now. I'm not saying that the Coast Guard doesn't do some good work. My point is, at the top, these agencies are run by narcotics, trafficking, gun-running mafias. And the nightmare is only going to get worse as long as we're naive. And what it is to say 2 weeks ago, he said, oh, by the way, in this investigation, it's going to come out Bush was running a similar program. What a different name, the exact same stinking thing. They've never gotten rid of any of this. And it makes me so angry during the break. Like, you can even put it on screen while Paul's talking. It's got him testifying that he didn't know. First, they said none of the Justice Department knew, and that they didn't give the orders to the ATF. And now that's all come out to be a lie. And now it's come out the White House was ordering it. Of course the White House was ordering it. All they did was then blame it on the Second Amendment, something Bush or Clinton never did. It goes back to Iran-Contra. It goes back before that. This government has always armed certain rebels and certain groups that attack the other groups that are growing drugs to control the flow of it. $500 billion a year coming into the United States. $500 billion a year. Of course the government and the big banks are involved. Of course there's clandestine armies being funded to try to control it. I mean, you think crack houses are hiding $500 million? You think these stupid idiots are driving around with gold rims, making chicken feed off drug sales of the people keeping the cash? You think any of this is hidden? The government made the stinking drugs illegal so that they could jack up the stinking prices. And so all the crackheads and meth heads and all the rest of them will break into your house and business to then go pay their taxes to the bankers when they buy the drugs. It's another tax to the New World Order, and I'm sick of it, and I'm tired of it. I don't like the drug users who use the prescription hardcore drugs or the illegal ones, any of it. You're all being conned. Kids, never use it the first time. Never get on it. And I'm talking about caffeine, alcohol, you name it. It's all bad news. A lot of you could do it in moderation, alcohol or caffeine or whatever, but a lot of us can't. The point is that this is how modern slavery works. They put chemicals out that they know people want, and then when you use the chemicals and get addicted, they put you in a prison owned by banks that launder the drug money. And I've had enough of it. Oh, man, I tell you.